Hello, everybody. I'm trying a little something different now, only because the first part's going to be kind of a podcast, and the second part's going to be a show my screen, what have
tier
you,
list,
for
fully
tier
thingy,
list.
Sure.
Hello,
Everyone. I'm here.
Yeah. So before we get into that, I am thinking about fucking hair.
It's everywhere. It just we have two cats now, and the hair is just everywhere.
This is how I get this so much distraction now.
He's king.
Yeah.
He's king.
Before that, because I kind of want to post, because there's a lot of people just viewing my TikTok page, even though there's nothing there. Nothing there. I'm like,
that's what happens when you have like a couple of like good upvoted comments or like rated comments. Everyone's like, "Oh, this guy's spitting fire. Let's see what the fuck else this guy posts." And then there's nothing, and you're like, "Damn, I lost the fucking opportunity."
Right. So these are some of the videos I'm thinking about posting. Might as well put it here first. So the first one is hills I'm gonna die on.
Sure. Those are always fun.
Yeah. So here's the first hill I'm gonna die on. Fast and Furious was never about street racing.
Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Yes, welcome! We've all come to an agreement.
Every time I see a post about Fast and Furious...
You need to get back to the street racing! Motherfucker! It was like, street racing was the backdrop!
Right. So, I mean, with the exception of third, I mean, that's the only one about racing.
That one arguably is about racing, and you could argue Tokyo Drift, like, the main plot of that is, like, racing.
That's the only racing one.
But everything
there's
else
more
is
racing
just...
in that, in the first, second, any other ones. So
also, I'm just going to point out that the major heist, and it's either one or two, is they're stealing DVD players.
Yeah. I mean, is
it VHS? No, it's DVD players. It's DVD
players. It was DVD players. Or, I mean, I know that was one of the trucks.
Yeah, that's like one of the big things that they're stealing. There was specifically Japanese DVD players is what they were stealing.
Yeah. So
they couldn't say Sony back then because,
Was it Sony?
Yeah, so long story short, that time period, Japan was making a lot of really high quality consumer goods. Mm-hmm. Like that's how they became like almost a global superpower, was just through trade. And a big thing was they were the first one to make affordable DVD players for the consumer. So that was a huge thing.
Was that 2000?
Yeah, mid 2000s. Yeah,
because I remember
very late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, like the first two, like the first one, LA Cop.
Yep.
Undercover.
Which
I wish they kind of know why Dominic was, person of interest number one.
Yeah.
They never covered that.
They just say he's a person of interest, and you're like, okay, why is he like a criminal mastermind? They're like, no, he races, and I'm like,
yeah.
Okay.
All we know is he started Race Wars, and he's the biggest organizer of underground street racing.
What's like, sure,
that is it.
I guess like that's the IRS being like, we want a cut of that pie, but like, who gives a shit? He races cars. Like,
right.
I don't think anyone ever gets hurt. I don't think they ever say anything that like it's dangerous. They're just like, yeah, it's street racing, that's bad, and they're like, oh, okay.
And then number two, going undercover for the DEA. That's about street racing.
That's street racing.
Number three, Tokyo Drift. That's
self-explanatory. That's like the only one that's like
right. Street racing. Number four, undercover for the FBI. Number 5, Ocean's 11, in cars. In cars. Number 6, basically Ocean's 11 on cars. It's Ocean's 12.
It's
on
Ocean's
cars,
12 in cars.
But this time you're going against
some super villain spy thing or whatever. Where was Shaw introduced? Was Shaw introduced in...
No. Who, Hobbs? Or wait, who are you talking about? The villain?
What's his fucking name? The Rock.
Yeah,
when the fuck was he introduced? Yeah,
5.
Sean Hobbs. 5?
Yeah.
Okay. Then when was Jason Statham introduced?
7. I'll get to that.
I thought it was 6.
No.
Was that his brother in 6?
Yeah, 6 is
his brother. 6 is his brother.
So...
Okay. That's how fucking confusing these movies are, people.
So 6 is basically Ocean's 12 instead of
6 is Ocean's 12.
Instead, where the bad guy is the Night Fox.
Yep.
And then Ocean's basically no, I'm gonna stop you because I want to go back home and everything. 7 is basically a Revenge of 6 with international mystery with Black Ops. Yep. 8 and 9 is the same thing. Black Ops with with cars.
With cars.
And then
is it 7 or 8 they go to Dubai?
Dubai 7.
7, yeah.
And then 10 and 11 is basically Revenge on 5. So it's like,
there's no fucking. Where's the street outside of 3? Tokyo Drift.
So there is no go back to street racing because it was never.
It was never really about street racing.
So hill I would die on. Second hill I'm dying. Sure. And this is relevant to basically the upcoming Infinity Castle. By the way, I've seen the new trailer that dropped about a day ago.
Sure.
24 hours.
Sure.
I gotta admit, I don't know how long the movie is gonna be, but I swear these fight scenes is gonna be less than like 15 minutes.
Oh, 100%.
Anyway, so I think all anime adaptation all the adaptations from light novels and manga should have a statute of limitation on quote unquote spoilers.
What? Explain what you mean by that.
So, I put in the comments where somebody posted them for, this was like, I don't know how many months back, about Infinity Castle, that teaser announcement trailer.
Yeah, the announcement thing, yeah.
And then, oh boy, I can't wait for this. And there was another one I think I brought up, where I commented on, oh man, I can't believe that happened. And say, meanwhile, manga readers, oh cool, they put it in slow-mo. Because all the manga readers know what's happening.
Yeah, exactly.
So the reason why, and then there was another video out, and then there was saying, "Oh man, you should put spoilers." From and then a comment, "This series ended 5 years ago." So,
you know what? I'm 6 of one, half dozen of the other. I'm someone that spoilers literally never matter to anyway.
Yeah.
Because it's like I care about the journey. Like if someone's like, "Oh, X character dies," it's like I don't fucking care. Like.
Right.
Am I gonna be attached to them? I don't fucking know. Like, who gives a shit?
Right. But this is more towards. Oh man, this is more geared towards only anime watchers.
No, I 100% agree. If you're only watching the anime and you're the kind of people that are like, oh god, anime never gets finished, you have options to go and continue the story.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's a silly thing to be like, oh, spoiler. Like I get it. Like some people really care about that shit, but
I mean,
at the end of the day, if the series is 5, 6, 7 years old, it's kind of a mute point at that as far as that discussion goes.
So I mean, to me, I think the statute of limitation should be maybe 6 months.
I think, yeah, maybe.
I mean, it's after 6 months. I think it depends. Depending on what show it is, like Game of Thrones. I think you got a week.
Oh, well, honestly, if you're on the internet, if you were on the internet at that time, it was fucking everywhere.
Right.
So it's if you were on the internet and you're like, oh, I got spoiled on the next episode, that's kind of your fucking fault. It was the cultural thing at the time. What did you expect?
Yeah.
No shit.
I mean, even predate, internet, MASH or whatever.
Yeah.
To me, I think you got a week.
You literally avoided the water cooler because you didn't want to hear people talking about it.
You got a week.
That's the reality of it.
I mean, I know back then it was kind of hard to get.
Oh yeah, it was very hard to get the
reruns
and everything.
But yeah, after that, there's no way if anybody recorded it. I'm like, you're screwed.
You're kind of screwed.
You're screwed.
Sorry.
You got a week.
You quite literally had to almost plan your life around some TV shows back then if you wanted to stay up to date with it. Because reruns and syndication were super fucking weird.
Mm-hmm. Even now, I'll take about 10 years ago, even with kind of the height of internet. Well, no, not really. But anyway, yeah, I think, but especially for anime adaptations, I mean, I think you got 6 months, especially if it's been concluded.
Yeah.
For a number of years.
Yeah. No, I kind of agree.
So
hard for me to argue, especially as someone that's just oh, spoilers.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit.
Number 3. hill I'm gonna die on. I had a 3. I was gonna say no. I'll save that for a video.
I'll save that for the real video.
So that was another one. Second set of series is remakes or that need to happen because we're in the whole remake era and everything like that. First remake that needs to be happened. Sliders.
Oh, 100%.
Sci-fi missed an opportunity with the whole multiverse that's coming out.
Yeah, I agree.
They missed it.
Sliders would be really good for that. And then in the height of like cameos and like bringing on guests and everything, what's Quantum Leap? Is that the one where the guy like would jump bodies and shit like different time periods? I think Quantum Leap would do really really fucking well in that same vein too.
No, they remake Quantum Leap.
Yeah, we don't talk about the remake of Quantum Leap. Let's do it better.
Yeah. Now I'm hoping Sci-Fi listen to, because I was pissed when they let O'Connell go.
Oh my god.
So if they do remake that, I would love to bring him back, or at least find out what happened to Rembrandt.
Yeah.
Hopefully CW don't get a hold of it.
Oh my god.
They ruin
everything.
They ruined the shit out of 4400. I was so excited when I heard 4400. What? You're bringing that back? By CW.
Fuck!
Like, fuck! That's the shit I gotta...
All the time. All the fucking time.
Yeah, so definitely gotta bring back... not 45. What did I just say? Sliders. Definitely gotta remake Sliders. Although this is... I think they're filming this right now, Highlander, with Cavill. Henry.
Oh, yeah.
Did I pronounce his last name?
I've heard of that, and I've heard it's Cavill.
Yeah.
So I have no idea.
Yeah.
Superman. Hot Superman. There we go. Hot Superman. There we go.
Yeah, Dad Bod.
Yeah, Dad Bod Superman. There we go.
God,
that's my favorite tweet of all time. Magic Mike grossed 178 million. In case anyone thinks that women are still attracted to dad bods, Shrek grossed 478 million. Just in case we're wondering.
Another remake that I wish had happened 15 years ago, I believe. Revenge of the Nerds.
I agree. I think a Revenge of the Nerds remake or reboot would actually be really interesting to see. Because, like, now you're kind of bullied if you're not a nerd, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, so... And I'm not talking... what was the fourth one? Where Booger gets married. I think it was the fourth one.
Oh,
Nerds in Love.
Nerds in Love, yeah.
Yeah. So, that one... Because that one where the Tri-Alphas... Not Tri-Alpha. Tri-Lambs... Mm-hmm. Were actually on top of, where nerds were actually the top of the thing.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, I would like to see a somewhat modern take on Revenge of the Nerds.
Yeah, I think so too.
Keyword somewhat. But yeah. But, it's Revenge of the Nerds, the 80s one. I'm not going to say it aged badly.
No, I don't think it aged
But there are
badly,
but there are people that will take it the wrong way.
Yeah, there's absolutely topics and things that were joked about in that time period where if it was like presented to modern audiences, a lot of us would be like, maybe we don't put that in the show.
Right. Yeah.
So,
but I mean, if you're, my age,
I forgot that's how fucking old Revenge of the Nerds is.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
God, that was a funny fucking movie.
It is
that was such
hilarious.
A fucking funny movie.
Like, yeah, if you don't take jokes well, don't watch this.
Yeah. Oh God, it's a Revenge of the Nerds-esque. It's like a teen beach comedy movie. Porky's, is that another? Is that what I'm thinking of? I thought that was a beach one.
No.
I remember.
What in the 80s or now?
It's either 80s or 90s, but it's a movie called Porky's, and it's
Porky's was before Revenge.
Was it? Jesus Christ.
Porky's was 70s.
No, fucking, I'm looking this up right now.
At least early 80s.
I'm looking this up right now. Fuck 81! Yeah. Damn it.
What? 81?
81.
Yeah. Okay.
That's another fucking funny ass movie. I love Porky's.
The shower scene.
Oh my god.
Like, yeah. For sure. Yeah, Revenge of the Nerds definitely would be awesome. Now, modern take on it, or not, Breakfast Club. Breakfast Club.
You know,
But I could...
I'll disagree with Breakfast Club. It was a coming-of-age story for that time period that still holds up well.
Yeah.
And it does. And I don't think it needs to be remade. Yeah. Outside of some of the funky numbers that they threw around for the fucking teachers, like, I make like $15,000 a year, bud, and I'm like, are you homeless? Are you okay?
This is Chicago.
I know, like, this is Chicago. Like, I know, like, inflation shit's a thing, but like, are you okay? Like, are you living with someone?
Was that the janitor? Right?
No, that was what, is he the principal or is he just a teacher? I can't remember.
No, he was
the guy running the detention.
Yeah, he wasn't the principal. No, I think he was just a teacher.
I think he was a teacher, like an advisor or some shit. Like, I can't remember what he is. I haven't seen him.
I don't remember him seeing his salary.
Yeah, it's like when the like cool kid. I can't remember his name. The cool
Brian.
kid is like, yeah, like,
no, not Brian. Andrew.
Giving him attitude with like the tough guy act. So he like basically throws him in a room and he's like, "Look, bud, like you can hit me if you want. Like I'll let you do it."
Oh,
it's like I make like $15,000 a year, bud, and like he's basically saying he's better.
Oh, he was talking to Bender.
Yeah, okay. He's talking to Bender about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember he threw out that number and I was like,
that must have
been a lot of fucking money back then. But
I mean, yeah. But yeah.
Point being, yeah, I could see it working. I just don't. It's just not anywhere near the top of my list of something I would want to see.
Well, the only reason I would see that because I just want to see what whoever gets a hold of it would do.
Oh, sure.
I kind of know what they'll do.
Oh boy, are we gonna get the femboy as one of the people that gets in trouble?
No. I kind of know what's gonna happen if they do.
God, why does the fucking nerd get in trouble? He like a flare gun went off in his locker.
Well, no, he was gonna shoot up the school.
Yeah, he brought a flare gun. Yeah, I remember that shit now. I love the Breakfast Club. It's so dumb. It's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, John Hughes back when he wrote good movies, and then the Quaaludes took over.
Where's the dudes?
How do you go from writing a Home Alone and the Breakfast Club and then just other what's his downfall?
Yeah. What was after Home Alone?
I'm trying to. I'm looking up. Yeah, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Breakfast Club, 16 Candles, Pretty in Pink, Weird Science, Uncle Buck. My God, this man is a fucking genius. Now hold on, let's look at some other shit. We've got Home Alone 3. Yeah, that's pretty normal. Vacation in 2015. That one actually was pretty okay. But Home Alone 4. Yep, that sounds about right. Yeah. Dennis the Menace. Yeah. Pretty shit. Baby's Day Out. How did we get here?
That was okay.
Vegas Vacation. Arguably the worst of the Vacation. Flubber. I know a lot of people love Flubber. I think it's pretty shit.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Oh my God, this guy like wrote our childhood. This is insane. All the Beethoven movies and their spin-offs.
Mm.
Oh, he wrote Just Visiting? What the fuck?
Just Visiting.
Is this the movie I think it is, or am I confusing?
That doesn't sound familiar. Who was in it?
Christina Applegate, Tara Reid, Bridget Wilson, Matt Ross.
That sounds familiar, okay.
The French count is in England to marry the princess. She's killed. The wizard helps him time travel back to the murder, but ends up in Chicago. Okay, yeah, that's right. There's some weird shit that happens.
Christina Applegate.
Oh,
love some Kelly Bundy.
all right, John Hughes, you get a pass, but I'm not letting you pass on the fucking Beethoven movies and Mr. Mom. Not letting that go.
Okay, yeah, Mr. Mom. That was Hogan, right? Hogan?
No, Mr. Mom is...
I thought that was Hogan.
No, you're thinking of Mr. Nanny.
Okay.
This is Mr. Mom was Michael Keaton.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
During that really weird time of Michael Keaton's career where he was just kind of doing whatever.
Okay. I'm like, wait, Like,
yeah, you're thinking of Mr. Nanny, which was the Hulk Hogan movie, and then he had another family-friendly comedy where he was Santa with muscles. Yeah, it's a real movie. I'm not lying.
You know how many wrestlers played Santa Claus?
Yeah, no, I'm just letting you know what the situation is.
Huh? Did I see that one?
Was it Goldberg and Santa Slays?
Yeah, that was Goldberg and Santa Slays.
Terrible fucking movie. God, it's so fucking... The plot of that movie, by the way, is that Santa has to be nice because an angel beat him in, curling. I'm not even kidding.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, 100%. Santa was only nice because an angel beat him in curling. And he's like, fine. And then, like, the anniversary of, like, his, like, contract or whatever, he, like, starts going out and killing people because he doesn't have to be nice anymore.
Oh, my God. That's funny.
Oh, it's amazing. And then towards the end of the movie, like, the angel, like, comes, like, finds him again and he's like, you've been naughty, and he's like, let's do it again for old time's sake, and then Santa just, like, kills the angel and, like, curls him into hell, and it's so funny.
Okay.
It is not a serious movie.
Well, none of those.
And it is so funny. And Goldberg just eats the scenery every fucking scene that he's in. And he has, his, like, catchphrase is, like, naughty, because he's Santa, obviously. It's so bad. There's a kill that lasts, I swear to God, like 5 minutes, and I'm like, yep, he's dead. Yep, you got him. Yep, okay.
Wow.
It's like, fuck.
Wow. Okay. I think I only seen
so funny.
I think I only seen 2 Hulk Hogan movies and his TV show.
Please tell me it was 3 Ninjas. Please tell me it was 3 Ninjas.
Wow. No. I mean him. No, it was the Commando one and the Nanny one.
Commando?
Something Commando.
Urban Commando.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another shit tier movie.
Yeah, that Commando and the Thunder, the boat where he's in the fucking boat. Thunder.
Oh, that one I don't know. Hold on. I gotta look this shit up.
Something Thunder.
It's not Ultimate Weapons, 3 Ninjas, Sand with Muscles, Secret Agent Club, Spy Heart. Thunder Paradise.
Thunder Paradise.
Paradise. Oh, there's 3 Thunder Paradises.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That was it. Like, I was definitely...
God, they tried so hard to make this guy a movie star.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, yeah,
Assault on Devil's Island, we're trying real fucking hard, aren't we, here, buds?
Oh, dude, Vince McMahon tried to make everybody...
Oh, my God, Vince made some weird fucking decisions back then.
Yeah. I mean, he got some good ones. What was the Austin one? Where they're all on the island trying to kill everybody. That one was pretty good. 12 rounds.
Oh, God, what the fuck? No, that's gonna bother me. It's not Hunt to Kill. Damage?
No. What'd you type in to search it?
Steve Austin movies.
Oh.
God, why am I not... It has to be Damage.
No, it's
No, that's this cage fighting movie. Hunt to Kill?
No. Let's see. The Condemned.
Damn it, the one I didn't click on.
So
that one was actually pretty good. I liked Condemned.
Yeah, so I mean, 12 rounds, The Condemned, and the first 2 Marines were probably the only like good ones.
Like decent wrestler-led movies.
Oh, and the Scorpion King.
You know what? I will defend the Scorpion King. I love that movie.
Yeah.
It's not great, but it's fun.
Right. But other ones, I don't know. Oh, and Fighting with My Family.
God, that's a fucking name I haven't heard in a long fucking time. Holy shit.
What?
The movie you just said.
Fighting with My Family?
Fighting with My Family.
Yeah, so those are like the only ones that they actually was pretty decent.
Yeah.
But after that, I don't know how well, Orton did in the Marine. What was it? Which one was that? No,
yeah, that was John Cena in the Marine. I remember that.
No, I mean, yeah, the first one, yes. Marine 2, that was somebody else.
So just quick. See No Evil actually was not a bad horror movie.
I didn't see that one.
It was like not great, but it was like.
Then again, I don't like horror films that much, so.
The Marine was like fine. Condemned. I think the Condemned is like the best out of all of them, to be honest with you.
Oh, Condemned 2 was Orton. Okay.
Yeah, Condemned 2 was Orton.
I guess Walking Tall was WWE as well, so I'll add that one to the list.
Oh yeah, Walking Tall was fine.
But for some odd reason, I don't know why the fuck they did the Chaperone. I cannot see.
God, in 2011. Oh my god.
I don't know why. I mean, I know why he did it. He was told to do it. But just, oh my god.
Oh my god, the reunion. Holy shit. That was so bad. Barricade was not horrible, actually.
Armed Response. But I'm surprised they did Armed Response. I didn't. And it was Snipes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. All right.
That's right. WWE did Leprechaun Origins. I love it. It's so bad, but I love it.
Oh
shit.
Oh, and they did Rumble. Huh. Add that one to the list. That was actually pretty good.
That one was okay, yeah.
That was pretty good. Yeah, we got off topic. They did okay. Surf's Up 2. That was...
Oh, thank God.
Wave Mania. Woo! And
I remember I had to watch that with Tanika and her girlfriend one day because they just, like, were having a bad day. They're like, let's hang out in Matt's room and, like, watch a movie. And then they picked that, and I was like, I'm leaving. I'm going anywhere else but here. I can't do it.
Holy shit, they did Jingle All the Way too.
Yeah. So it doesn't really, I think it stars like one or two wrestlers, but the main character is Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah.
So.
We kind of got off topic. So yeah, those are my things that part of the series.
Yeah, we got to save the juicy ones for.
Yeah. So on to the main topic of the title of this podcast era.
Whatever we're doing.
Well, yeah, whatever the fuck we're doing with this mic, phone, and our faces and everything like that. And then when we hit record, sorry, I got distracted on this other one that WWE did. The Jetsons and WWE Robo Wrestling with the Big Show.
Big Show!
Okay, yeah.
I miss Big Show.
Well, he's no, he's not on AEW anymore.
I was gonna say I don't even think he's on AEW anymore. What my comment was gonna be.
Okay. So is the community getting more quote unquote commercial? And I don't mean commercial like you see in Akihabara.
That's a very hard word for you to say.
I know. I'm not talking about that where they're plastering 2D characters everywhere, doing collabs. I'm not talking about that.
Sure.
I'm talking about is people non-fans just jumping on the bandwagon because it's the hot thing to be a part of. Reason why I bring this up because I can't really say recently because I think DreamCon was June, so I think it came out somewhere mid-May.
Something like that.
There was a lot of pushback on TikTok saying DreamCon has gone downhill because there was a lot of IRL content creators, just there. You see a bunch of videos, dapping up all the tens and everything like that. And then I've seen all the girls that was on there. It's like, yeah, they're good looking. But at the same time, it's like, that's a lot of skin showing for characters that don't have a lot of skin showing.
Yeah.
And that's also another kind of issue I kind of irks me. It's just me. So I don't know when cosplay as a term hit the West. I know
it's been around for a long time.
I know there was dressing up, because I know the first. I believe Star Trek came first before Star Wars.
Ooh, that's a good.
So Star Wars was what, 70? The first one, 78, 79. Because Return of the Jedi was 86. That for sure is in my mind because that was the year I was born.
Star Trek began in 66. Star Wars, the first film, in 77.
So yeah. So I'm pretty sure there was a lot of girls dressing up as Starfleet command officers.
There's probably a good handful, yeah.
And then obviously, what'd you say for 79?
77.
77.
First Star Wars.
So and then when that hit, I'm pretty sure all the girls were dressing up as Leia.
Probably Leia, and
that was pretty much it.
Yeah, that's like the main female character there.
It's the only female character.
Do we see? Yeah, no one's gonna fucking dress up as the rebellion leader chick. No one gives a shit about her.
Which rebellion chick?
The leader of the rebellion. It's like what the fuck's her name?
From 3?
Yeah, no, she's in. She's in the first Star Wars movie. What the fuck's her name?
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Mon Mothma. That's it. Mon Mothma.
Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Who the fuck's gonna dress up as Mon Mothma?
Yeah. I'm like, I remember. Yeah.
No one's gonna dress up as Mon Mothma.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So
you're gonna dress up as the fucking X-wing pilot. You're gonna dress up as Luke. You're gonna dress up as Obi-Wan.
Yeah, and then fast forward. What was next?
3 years after that? 4 years?
Big franchises. Probably. As far I'm gonna say America West.
Sure.
Because I'm pretty sure there was a lot of female Doctor Who fans.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So I'm just. This is mostly pertaining to the States. Hell, maybe even here for Doctor Who. I don't know. I'm not in that community. I know I didn't really see much Who fans until late.
I would say there
2000s.
I was gonna say there wasn't much Doctor Who fans until like the huge reboot that happened.
Which one?
Oh, is that the Eighth Doctor, the 10th Doctor, or something like that?
I can't pronounce his name. His last name starts with a T.
Christopher Eccleston.
Oh, yeah. I don't think of them.
No, and then that was like the big push, and then David Tennant really took over, and that became really popular.
Yeah, when Tennant came, that's when I noticed.
Yeah, that's when I noticed a lot more people talking about it.
Yeah.
But when that one before him hit, that's when I heard like whispers of like, oh yeah, Doctor Who, and like shit like that.
Is that the bald dude?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, the guy that I always was very concerned was a little sick.
Okay.
I'd be like, please give that man his hamburger or something. He's looking a little. He
looks a little woozy. But no. But as far as states go, I don't know when the term cosplay hit the States.
Early 2000s, I want to say.
Yeah, that sounds to me. I think that's when it about hit.
Yeah.
And then. Even then it was like, like
if you had to search for that term and you had to be in very select groups on a handful of fan websites to really know what that term cosplay meant.
Right. But, I mean, even before then, it was just, dressing up.
Yeah. And even then, most people would just say, oh, I dressed as my favorite character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then at some point, social media was bare, not even off the ground. YouTube was
very different.
When did it start? Mid, like 05, I want to say.
Yeah, I want to say like 05, 06 or something like that. It was probably a little before that, but like it wasn't known until...
No. So...
Because, yeah, God, when did I first start watching YouTube? God, probably 2010. That's when I was fully aware of YouTube and that there was funny videos on it that I could watch.
And then, so, as time progressed, and then all of a sudden, yes, there were people dressing up, now you got to wonder at what point did it start becoming commercial?
Yeah, super commercialized.
Yeah, and then as far as, commercial as in, I'm going to make a brand out of this community, so to speak.
Yeah.
I think it stemmed from LED show, LED. Basically, the dude who put on Jessica Nigiri. What was?
I don't know. It's one of those things of I think it's LD or some whatever the fuck.
Something. But anyway, so I mean, yes, I don't know, because originally Comic-Con was just literally comics
and some general nerd culture stuff.
And then eventually it got bigger.
And that got bigger, and then dedicated anime cons popped up that wasn't relegated to, the 7-Eleven down the street or whatever.
Right. And then, all of a sudden you have girls slowly getting skimpier and skimpier for certain characters and say, I think that's probably around...
So I feel like... So I'm going to stop. I feel like we're misconstruing the word commercialization with, cultural invasion is kind of what I think we're doing here.
Yeah.
Because not really. So over-commercialization would be the example of, autographs at a Comic-Con costing $200, whereas 10, 15 years ago it was, $10, and you could spend, the day with these, creators. So, that's over-commercialization, in my opinion. I think we're talking about two separate things.
I didn't know that commercial was the first thing that popped up.
Yeah, no. So over-commercialization would be the example that I gave. I feel like this is... I don't want to say appropriated, because, who gives a shit, but...
Let me put it in a way, I don't know. Maybe there probably is a word for it. It's more...
Yeah, I can't think of it, but...
I think it's... They want to build their brand off of this. That's
very different. Yeah. So over commercialization would be even in the mid 2010s or early 2010s. If you wanted nerd stuff, you had to go to Hot Topic and Spencer's and the one comic book store that existed in your town that might have had a shirt that you liked, or you had to import stuff. Now you can find that at fucking Walmart. They have Naruto shirts at fucking Walmart as their default section. That would be over commercialization. I think what you're talking about and what the point you're trying to make is nerd and otaku / general culture like this being invaded by people trying to make a quick buck to build their brand.
Yes.
Which I don't think is commercialization. That is just independent people seeing a group or a larger population of people willing to give them attention and money for, my opinion, relatively little effort, because they look good and they're willing to dress down on these culturally loved characters.
Yeah,
that's the point we're trying to make, because I was kind of sitting here trying to figure out okay, he might have a good point about the cons, because it's a weird time where every fucking creator has their own con, and there's VidCon that people go to and things have branched off for. If you want to argue commercialization, that's a prime example of how fucking ridiculous some of this shit has gotten. But yeah, so we're talking about a completely different topic. So now I can adjust my mindset to the actual thing that we want to discuss.
What you said, the latter.
Yeah,
that's the part I'm harping on. So when I say commercialization, I mean
you mean individuals trying to break into a market for their own brand. Is kind of what you're talking about. So commercial, I guess we could call it the commercial invasion or whatever. But yeah, it's not necessarily commercialization. So
no, yeah, I get it. No, because I mean, for my job, it's you're either residential or commercial.
Yeah, well, so, yeah, but I know
if you get money, if you get income because of this.
Yeah, if you get income because you're a business, then you're a commercial entity.
So that's kind of my mindset as far as this.
And in a way, you can kind of think of the culture looking like that. You know, it was a very residential, very homey, very independent, small communities getting together to do these things. And then as soon as sponsors and other entities get involved, that is when stuff starts to get commercialized. So then that's another topic that can get discussed. But yeah, for sure. If the main issue is like these people coming in, building their brand off of other brands.
Because they know...
I just can't think of the term for it. I know there's a term for it. But yeah, okay, so like, has that gotten to a level of ridiculousness? I think so. I absolutely agree that it has.
Yeah, because I know I had to figure out, you told me what the... So, Tumblr, I think that's where it kind of started from. And it's... Maybe, I don't know what came first.
No,
because there was no Patreon.
I have to word this very carefully without coming across like I'm a sexist piece of shit. A lot of it became from the ladies on Twitch that realized they could get a lot of increased views while being really shit at having personalities and everything by just being booby streamers.
Yeah.
And then that branched out into other forms of media that they then commercialized. And unfortunately, the main audience on Twitch for a very long time was the nerdy, culture people.
What came first, Twitch or Tumblr?
Tumblr's been around for a very long time. So Twitch was Blip TV, and then it got bought out, and then changed to Twitch.
Okay.
So, or was it Justin TV? It was either Blip or Justin, one of the two.
But. I don't know. So I mean, this Tumblr was before Patreon, obviously way before OF. So I'm like, all right, how do I, social media was pretty much way past beta phase, in my opinion.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't as centralized. There was multiple social medias that you could go to.
Right. So all right, I'm gonna get my brand on here because I know this certain community loves, this character, this from this video game, this comic book, this manga / anime.
Yeah.
And then it bled over to Twitch, or Twitch bled over to Tumblr. And then Patreon just came out of left field. And that's basically the beta test for OF. That's what I call it. To me, anyway.
I could see how you see it that way, but Patreon was bred from a need of when YouTube changed a bunch of their content policies, and small and mid-sized creators were getting absolutely, completely fucked over with AdSense and ad revenue and everything because of YouTube's changes. So they needed a way to process payment and to support themselves in a way that wasn't solely reliant on ad rev and, the shitty algorithm at YouTube. And then other people took, Patreon as that OnlyFans thing of like, hey, if you want to see all these things and support my work, do it on Patreon. And it's so weird because OnlyFans did start as a way of what Patreon was supposed to be, of like, I am a fan of yours, I'm going to pay for these things, whether you paint figures or if you make art, or there was people on YouTube with OnlyFans that literally all they did was make YouTube videos, but it was just another source of income for them.
Right.
And then the popular thing that happened on OnlyFans was people were like, oh, we can sell a lot of porn on this website because they don't have restrictions about it.
Right.
So,
I mean, I don't think there were, but anyway.
Patreon goes back and forth on if they want to let explicit adult content on their platform.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of those people move to OnlyFans, because OnlyFans is like, as long as there's not like abuse and like bad shit going on, there you go.
Yeah.
Here's your check.
So, and then back to the starting of the topic was, DreamCon.
Sure.
So DreamCon, if you're not familiar with it, it's in Austin, Texas, which is, I don't know how far from Houston. But anyway, that's not the point of location-wise, because so there was, like I said, there was a lot of I don't want to say haters, but negative.
I think valid complaints, honestly.
Yeah, valid complaints saying it's getting to, hence why I said commercial, quote unquote.
It's been invaded. I think is kind of. I think is the way to say, because like the fact that I haven't really heard of DreamCon all that much, kind of shows that there's not that much corporate world involved as far as like the stuff I'm involved in.
This was year 3.
Okay, yeah, then
because the RDC started in 21. So yeah,
God, RDC started in 21. Jesus Christ.
Well, no, they started the con in 21.
Oh, gotcha. I was gonna say
no, like they've been around almost a decade now.
Gotcha.
I think it sounds like about a decade ish. Point is, and because they're big, I mean it's well known they like anime because they made like Anime House number 9.
Yeah.
Video Game House 6 or whatever. It's well known that they're big in anime and everything and video games and like that. Cool. They made a con, for in their area. Hats off to them. I know that's a lot of work, but after a while, people who has, do what they do attract other people in the same.
I mean, yeah, if you're a big social media influencer or creator, you're going to attract other people who want a piece of that pie.
Yeah.
Like, that is the reality of it.
Yeah, and so I think that was, hence all the bad press, so to speak. Like, okay, now, cool, you built this for us and everything, it's dope con, but now, all right, there's a streamer over there doing everything. I know, and there's another streamer over there.
It's kind of my issue with fucking influencer and like streamer culture and why it's fucking annoying to me. Is like you built this thing on like wanting publicity and wanting attention, and then you surround yourself with people that want publicity and want attention, and then you make a convention involving people that want publicity and want attention. Why do you think your guests are not going to try and get involved and try and get publicity and get attention?
Yeah,
it's just a silly thing to me. Like it's just a machination of your own design. Like, yeah, I don't get it. It's like when people at VidCon are like, oh man, like this streamer did this dumb thing, and it's like, yeah, they want a clout, and you gave it to them because it's VidCon, and like you're bigger than they are, and like then now they have views. Like I don't.
Yeah.
Like why is this a surprise to you? I'm not saying all influencers and streamers are shitty people, but you're all kind of shitty people. So you're gonna surround yourself with shitty people. Like I don't. Sorry, like I don't know how to tell you.
Yeah. It's insane that they just do that and everything like that. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of glad that even though it's the only con that we have, but I'm kind of glad Anime Minneapolis isn't like that.
Yeah.
Who knows? But then again, I don't see it. Maybe they do.
I very rarely will I see anyone carrying around his fucking selfie stick and live streaming anything. I've seen maybe 3 total.
Yeah, I've seen 1.
And it was a Rick and Morty guy, and that was really funny. He wasn't being annoying, he wasn't getting in people's face, he wasn't causing drama. Yeah. He was just playing Rick, looking for Morty. That was it.
Yeah.
And then when he found people cosplaying as Rick and Morty, they all got in on the bit, and it was a good time. He wasn't obnoxious, nothing.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I don't think I've seen interviews, but then again, it's in Minneapolis. I don't think nobody gives a shit.
No one gives a shit. Even Detour, honestly.
Yeah, and that's the biggest one.
And that's the big one.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen it at what's the bigger one that's...
I'm going to go to 2D Con. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Twin Cities Con. I don't know.
Twin Cities Con?
Yeah,
I haven't really heard any terrible stories from Twin Cities Con. I mean, there's probably, like, someone that causes a fucking debacle, but it's not because they're trying to live stream or whatever. That's just a convention at that point.
Yeah, so. It really is.
But yeah, I don't really hear guests, like, getting harassed by fucking people live streaming and shit, either when they're doing their signings or just, like, walking. No. I haven't heard, maybe just because I haven't dug deep enough, but I haven't really heard
even
of that
being
an issue.
When I go, I don't see anybody with a stick, Nikon camera or anything like that, which I want.
So, like, and that's just what I mean. Like, if you have a convention for these type of people, you're gonna get what you get. Like, I'm sorry, like, there's nothing really else to say about that. So do I think in general has the community and culture been invaded that way? I don't think so. There is an issue with attractive women taking advantage of unattractive men with a lot of money. But, if I was in their position,
I get it.
I get it. Like,
I get it. No shame how you get your money.
Yeah, get paid, girl. I don't give a fuck.
But at the same time, know the men that you do want.
Yeah.
Like, just saying.
Yeah. So, but yeah, and then, I think there's a conversation to have about the actual commercialization of nerd culture and how that we've done this really weird pendulum swing, where if you're not into nerd culture, you're kind of the weird outcast now, in a weird way. It's super weird to see. Now everyone plays games. Now everyone likes nerd shit, and like Critical Role had a massive impact on like people's perception of like tabletop games and shit.
What?
Yeah, Critical Role.
Oh, World, or what are you saying?
Critical Role.
Oh, Role. Okay.
Yeah, ROLL. Yeah, Matt Mercer and all of them.
Matt Mercer, why does that sound familiar?
Turn on any video game in the last 5 years, and if a character has a deep voice, that's him.
Like what role?
Overwatch, he was Cassidy for a while. I think he still might be. Final Fantasy 15, he was a side character / cowboy kind of character, had a deep voice. He is Yusuke in Persona 5. The fuck else has he been in that's like major? He's not Nolan North levels of being fucking everywhere, but
I think he's coming to the Twin Cities. Maybe that's why it sounds familiar.
Yeah, it would not surprise me.
There it is.
He played Sakamoto in Sakamoto Days.
Did I see? Holy shit!
Oh, he was Vincent in Final Fantasy Rebirth.
Epic Rap Battles is coming to Twin Cities Con.
Gross. They're not relevant anymore.
Still funny. Maybe not. Okay. Damn.
But yeah, point being. Point being.
So, yeah, I mean, hopefully, I'm quite curious on what happens at least next year. I mean, if it comes through my feed. If it comes through, it comes through. If not, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, that's kind of my take on, the community getting used to strengthen other people's brand.
Yeah, but like that's been happening since the dawn of time with everything, Kings and queens and court and people in courts, used others to enhance their strength and position.
Okay, I don't need no thing on the Tudors, man.
I'm just saying
this, which is a good show.
Phenomenal!
It's a good show.
Phenomenal.
Watch the Tudors.
Please watch the Tudors. Oh my god! And Rome. Watch Rome too. That's a good show.
And the Kingdom. You gotta watch the Kingdom as well.
Yeah, the Kingdom's pretty good.
Yeah. Love the Kingdom. I wish they continued the Korean version of the Kingdom.
I know.
What the man?
It's not like it was doing bad numbers from what I understood. So like, why the anyway? Point being, it's neither here nor there. We're not going to get in a rant about canceled and discontinued shows that had no right to be.
I know. But something I should have brought up earlier before we got into this. TCG games. Holy shit. I don't know if I suck or I'm just late to the game. I'm pretty sure I'm late to the game. So, the past few weeks, I'll start with One Piece.
Sure.
So I've been playing the red deck from, which is the ST20 or 21, I believe. It's the Gear 5 Luffy red deck for those.
It's like the Straw Hat pirate deck or whatever.
Yeah, it's either starter deck 20 or 21. I don't remember off the top of my head. I don't have my cards are over there.
Sure.
So I've been continuously building off of that, even after tournament. I'll update it, buy new cards and whatnot. Still getting fucking destroyed.
Yeah.
And the game, and then Digimon. Holy shit, that's even worse now. Like, yesterday I went to, I guess, I wouldn't call it, I guess it was not really a pre-release, but it was a release.
Sure.
It was a release date tournament. This was my second time playing for Digimon.
Yeah.
Yet again, got destroyed. And I looked at, I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. It's like, for Digimon, it's like, the games go a lot faster than One Piece.
Mm-hmm.
I swear, every time I drop a Digimon down, it gets not like attack deleted, but just effect, erased from my field. And every person I played has a double security tag. So it's like I have no Digimon on the field. I barely can attack, these assholes because it's on play, so I can't attack on play.
Yep.
And by the time, like I said, it gets to their turn, it gets put back in my hand. The top card gets put back in my hand, and the rest bottom gets deleted out. It's like, fuck, man. I'm like, and the Digimon came out the end of January of 21.
Yeah.
So I'm already 4 years late to the game. The cards I want are super expensive.
Oh, yeah.
Or I should say need, honestly, not want.
Sure.
Need are super expensive, especially did One Piece. That's pretty reasonable, as far as card prices to build your deck off.
Yeah.
I could do that, but Digimon, no, can't fucking do it. I got destroyed by some dude who bought the latest box that came out yesterday. He built a deck off of that. I still lost.
Sure.
This is getting ridiculous. I'm like, it's not really. It's almost similar to pay to play, but if you pretty much have to be day one in order to get somewhere as far as Digimon goes.
Yeah.
It's blowing my mind, man.
Yeah.
So this is why I can't wait till Gundam comes out. That way I'm day one with everybody else.
Yeah.
Except for the assholes that knew about this last year, or at least the beginning of this year, because I didn't know about it until a week ago. And I looked it up. I'm like, oh shit! Oh, they got a beta deck. Oh wait, it's too late. I can't get it now. And so now I got to deal with people with a beta deck. By the way, on TCG Player, the beta deck is going for $600, which is bananas in itself.
Sure.
So other than that beta deck, hopefully I can do well in Gundam. Other than fucking Digimon, it's like
yeah,
fucking hell, man. I hate you guys. Honestly, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. There's more terminology in Digimon than there is One Piece. It's pissing the fuck out of me, honestly. So, yeah, that's my rant on TCG games. I mean, I thought I was wanted to go into the Lorcana, but I didn't want to because it's $1 more than for a pack. But even still,
yeah,
I don't even know if I want to go into that just to play because I might get destroyed in that fucking game.
I mean, yeah, you probably will. That's kind of the fucking issue.
Yeah, it's like, oh, shit. Maybe I should have went into. Oh, I wanted to ask you, the Magic Final Fantasy. You can't combine those with other. You have to pretty much. Oh, you did. Oh, you can.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm still not even sure how it works, but there's like Universe Beyond and then like Unbound and like some other stuff where some can get combined into the standard set, but Final Fantasy is like a core set, so you can play it in standard and a bunch of other shit. So.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just like a weird spin-off.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
All right. Well, that answered that question. All right. So yeah. Hopefully, whatever the Cyber Eden will balance the fuck out of Digimon for at least my deck, at least.
Sure.
But I doubt it. I fucking doubt it. But yeah.
Yeah, card games have very quickly become outpricing me of what I can do for a hobby.
Yeah.
It's getting very, very fucking annoying.
Oh yeah. Okay, so let's get on with our second act of 2025 spring anime tier list. I already got my. Let me go up here and go right into presentation mode.
Presentation.
All right, and it just straight up, I had everything in order, and it just fucking scrambled it.
Fucking scrambled.
Had it all in order and everything like that. So, great. Just effing
love
great.
that for us.
So, the first one is, as you guys can see, I'll run down, as you can read it, obviously. So, the top one is Give Me That Next Season. And then it's Now That's a Hit. Nice, Made Me Happy, Made Me Smile.
nice.
Not bad.
It's the same garbage tiers that we had before.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to keep doing this.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Mid. Lost in the Sauce. Could be better. I'll get around to it. Dropped and didn't watch.
Got you.
Yeah. So first one up is Fire Force Season 3.
Didn't watch.
I didn't watch that either. I didn't even get through the first season.
I couldn't, dude. It was just not great.
Yeah. Next one is Lazarus.
Did not watch. I just couldn't bring myself to.
Next one is Windbreaker Season 2.
Did not watch.
Yeah, a lot of these are, I didn't watch either. Yeah, see, it was in order.
It's so depressing.
Oh, there it is. Right there. Witch Watch.
Did not watch.
Did not watch that either. On that. The beginning of the beginning of the end.
Yeah, beginning of the end. Did not watch.
I want the second season because I am actually reading this.
Sure.
So they did change a few things. Sylvie actually talks in the webtoon. She doesn't talk in this one, which is odd.
That's okay.
Trust me. I mean, yeah, she talks throughout the whole thing. I don't know why she doesn't talk.
Okay, interesting.
In this, because trust me, in season 2 comes around, there's a lot of dialogue that happens.
That has to happen between them, basically.
Yeah. So yeah, very odd that they did it that way.
Yeah, I have to come the fuck over because I don't remember our own fucking tier list spots.
Okay.
If my voice sounds different, it's because I'm in a different position.
Well, it should be in
it's basically an omnidirectional.
Next one is Katanaka no Osan. I think it's hold on. What's the English one? Old Country Bumpkin.
Did not watch. I've heard that it's like okay.
I think that's on Prime.
It might be.
Yeah, I saw it on Prime.
I've heard a lot of people are saying that it's like okay.
There's that.
It's,
My Hero Academia.
Vigilante did not watch.
Yeah, I didn't watch that. I read the first chapter, and I'm like, nah, this ain't it.
It's just more My Hero.
Yeah.
I just don't give a shit.
Generic Romance.
Oh, Kowloon Generic Romance. Yeah. 2nd season. Let's go.
That was 2nd season? Oh, you want...
I wanted to give me that 2nd season.
Okay. That is... right there. All right.
Give me that 2nd season, boy.
I don't know what's the English one for this. Can a boy girl friendship survive?
Did not watch.
Yeah.
So I didn't give a fuck.
That is trying to find. There it is. Boop.
Alright, didn't watch.
2nd season of 300 Slime Killing Slimes for 300 Years.
Did not watch.
Really?
I was going to, and then I was like, I have a lot of shit I'm watching this season, so I decided not to.
Okay, I'll get around to it. For some odd reason, the 2nd season is obviously not the first because, you're building character development on it. I mean...
I feel like there's only so much the joke can run its course.
Yeah. This is the Brilliant Healer's New Life in the Shadows. For me, I want the 2nd season.
Could be better.
Oh, okay.
Let's put it not bad.
Okay. Yeah, it's me personally. I want the 2nd season.
Yeah. I mean, like it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, you know me and my healers.
Yeah,
so, I know.
I like the characters around him, but I'm just so sick of the joke of like, wow, you're basically God, and he's like, any healer can do this, and I'm like, fuck. 18 people around you have said, wow, you're doing things no other human being has, and he's like, I'm just doing healing magic, man. I don't fucking know.
Next one is please put them on. I did
not fucking watch this.
I dropped the shit out of this.
I'm not counting watching one episode. I was just fucking watching.
I dropped it. So the premise was good.
There's one joke, and even in the manga, everyone's sick of the one joke, and we just want it to fucking end.
Next one is Sword of the Demon Hunter.
I didn't watch
that. What's the picture look like? There it is. Boop. Next one is the Shunji Family Children. I didn't watch it.
It has all the hallmarks of the man that made Domestic Girlfriend, and I will put it in the could be better tier.
Okay. That is...
It's not as bad as Domestic Girlfriend, but it's a huge lost opportunity.
Where? Could be better.
Could be better.
Could be better. Okay. 2nd season of Ehara-san.
Did not watch. I liked the first one, but I was just like, it's just gonna be the same jokes again, and I just don't care.
Yeah.
It was a cute first season. I loved the first season. I was just, as soon as it was like, there's a season 2, I was like, why? We've seen the joke.
Next one is Altair Master.
Did not watch.
I actually did watch this. This is more falling into, for me, not bad.
Okay.
It's just, it's basically, oh man, I'm gonna do this, and then everybody around them like, holy shit, he's kind of really oblivious.
Yeah, it's like the healer situation.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he it's similar, but I mean, for the healer, he thought everybody could do it.
Every healer could do it. Yeah.
But as far as Altair, he just doesn't know.
Oh, sure.
He doesn't. He's just doing something.
He's just like, this is fun. I've created this ultimate thing that society has been looking for, and everyone's like, how'd you do this? And he's like, oh, it's simple.
Yeah.
Okay. That's kind of fun. I enjoy that now and then.
Second season of Go-Go Loser Ranger.
Did not watch. I didn't even watch season 1. Maybe, I was going to say maybe I'll get around to it, but I doubt it.
Next is I'm the Evil Overlord of Intergalactic.
Second season, give me my isekai trash, baby. It's fun. It's a fun series, honestly. Yeah, give me that second season.
Second season, okay.
The world building's fun. The characters are fun. The guide is my favorite foil to anybody who, if anyone who doesn't know, he like thrives off negative emotions. So as this guy's life gets better, he like just feels like shit more and more because he's like, no, I don't want your appreciation. Give me your negative emotions. So he tries to make him feel worse, and then he turns the situation around and wins. And he's like, wow, the guy is giving me all these great things. Thank you. And he's like, no. So it's so funny.
Next is The Two Perfect Saints.
Did not watch.
Yeah, I didn't watch this either.
I can handle like 3 Otomo series in a year, and I've already watched them, so.
Next is Summer Pockets.
I dropped. I did drop.
Alright. And I didn't watch it.
I would much rather just read the visual novel that this is based off of, to be honest with you.
Okay. Next is Rock Lady.
What are our tiers? Maybe, what's the smile one? Maybe Smile, made me happy. It's a good one. I enjoy it. The music selection could have been a little better for how much they talk about like rock being heavy and like being, expressive and everything. But the 2 leads, when they get done jamming or playing, then they just fucking go at each other for like an hour in the most depraved way. Love it. It's so good. It reminds me deeply of some of my musician friends back in high school. So.
All right. Second season of Black Butler.
Did not watch.
No.
I'm surprised that is not more relevant in the modern age.
But. Gundam.
Did not watch.
Did not watch. I should.
I should. I really should.
I like Gundams.
I love Gundam, but it's just like, fuck.
Yeah, I know. The last Gundam I saw was 00.
Yeah. There's just so much Gundam. There's just so much Gundam.
Even though with me saying I can't wait for the TCG to come out.
That's my issue with the TCGs. That are going to be like, oh, it's from this Gundam series. I'm going to be like, sure is.
Next one is Gorilla God.
Did not watch.
Yeah, I didn't watch that. Gorilla. There it is.
It was on my to-watch list, and then like the first episode reviews came out, and I was like, nah.
Next one is Once Upon a Witch's Death.
Made me smile, made me happy. I enjoyed this one.
Is that it? Yep, that's it.
Fun premise. Very, very fun main lead character. She's just a sweetie. Love her.
Next is...
Very interesting world building. It's like very modern magic type thing.
Okay.
Like they have like smartphones, but then like magic is still the thing that like runs the world. It's weird.
Okay.
Not weird, but it's interesting how they do everything.
That sounds familiar. There's another world that's like...
That very similar to that, yeah. The whole time I was like, God, what is this fucking reminding me of? And then I laugh at the silly joke and I forget what I was thinking of.
Next is Makina-san's is a love bot.
I did not watch.
I'll get around. For me,
you might get around to it.
Yeah. I mean, it's if I can find it.
I'm just so sick of the person falls in love with android trope. I'm so over it.
Next is...
We had Chobits for a reason. We can end it at Chobits.
No, yeah, Chobits.
God, that was a good show.
Good old Chobits. There needs to be another show like Deers.
I agree.
No. Okay, so is it Deers or Deer-S? I've been saying
Good
Deers.
question.
I've been saying Deers forever.
The answer's yes.
Cool. Next is A Ninja and Assassin Under One Roof.
Did not watch.
I did not watch.
I've seen clips of this, and I'm like, I should get around to this. And then I like read like the episode discussions on Reddit, and everyone's like, and I was like, oh, okay. So we really are just posting the best scenes here.
Yeah, that sounds like Nightwolf and
oh my god,
what's his face? I swear, I think they're the same fucking person. I think, because once who's the other person I watched?
It's you showed me not too long ago and I can't remember.
Let me go to my YouTube. It's right there. Let's see. Soviet. What is it? Soviet Otis.
No, Soviet Otis.
Yeah, I swear. Once one of them posts, like literally immediate after, I'm like, I swear, I think you guys are
the same fucking person.
Like, yeah,
they're either the same person or they live in the same house. Like,
yeah,
I'm so convinced.
Because I'm like, they take one. I'm like, all right, I got to see what he's posting, so I don't post the exact same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. So next one is Apocalypse Hotel.
I want a second season, even though it ended in a very good way. I would not be mad if there was a second season.
Okay.
I quite enjoyed it. There was very subtly dark moments about the situation, but then as the series goes on, it's very good. It's very good.
All right. Next is How to Become Ordinary Season 2.
Didn't watch.
Yeah, I didn't watch the first one. Anne Shirley.
Did not watch.
That's a weird title.
It might have. Well, it's Annie, the anime, basically, Little Orphan Annie. That's the premise of it.
With Daddy Warbucks, Annie?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's based on like some.
Really?
Yeah, it's based on some book, but yeah, it's basically Orphan Annie, and I just don't give a fuck, and I don't know it. I had to watch so much Annie growing up, and I just can't do it again. I don't want to go back. Don't make me go back.
We gotta go back.
We don't have to go back.
We gotta go back, Kate.
We don't have to.
Kate, we gotta go back.
We really don't.
That's another show they need to remake. This time, end it better.
Better. Fuck. God.
Like, fuck this purgatory shit.
I fucking hate that. Stop.
Like, God. Now you're like me, Hurley. Here's some water. Now you're like me. I'm like, what
fuck
the
off.
fuck is this?
Fuck you. Write a real fucking ending, you cowards.
What the fuck is this? Anyway, moving on.
Like 3 people are gonna know what the fuck we're talking about. We like obscure shows, okay? It's not even obscure. It's just
no. I mean, it was a cultural phenomenon show. Your Forma.
I dropped.
Yeah. Didn't watch it.
2 episodes in, and I was like, fucking God, you have not earned this dramatic moment. Fuck off.
Next one, Mono.
I did not watch. I have heard good things, but I did not watch.
Did not watch. Ballpark.
Second season, let's go. Catcher in the Ballpark. I love it.
Yep. Next is Samurai Legend. Did I put that in there?
Probably.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, right there. Did not watch.
Didn't watch.
Did not watch.
Next one is Food for the Soul.
Did not watch. Even though I should have, because it sounded like it would have been right up my alley. Cute girls doing cute things with food.
Yeah, after Food Wars, yeah, I'm done with food. Anything
that's fair.
After
Food Wars kind of overdid it.
Yeah, I mean, I
just got mad talking about Food Wars. I'm moving on. I'm not talking about Food Wars.
Well, and then after that one, it was I tried to watch it, but no, it was the single dad with the girl.
Was it a comedy?
I guess.
Did he draw manga?
No.
Okay.
I think he was like a single dad, and his daughter was like down in the dumps, and they just started making food with this high school girl.
Oh fuck! That's not. She's not high school. She's elementary.
The purple hair girl.
No, maybe that's a different show.
No. There was his daughter.
Oh, shit! What the fuck is it called? It's I know what the fuck this is. Oh, fuck. I can't remember, but yeah.
Yeah, that one, I'm like, nah, I'm not doing it. And then I'm like, nah, I'm
Sure,
done.
that's fair.
But then, I think the second season's in fall that's coming. The camping.
Oh, yeah, the camping one.
Yeah, with the big wolf and everything.
Yep.
I think that one brought me back to liking
food shows. Yeah, that's fair.
So next one is Yuma Musing. I gotta get back on this one because I
did not watch.
I didn't watch it, but only because I haven't finished the first season.
Sure.
Even though this is a spinoff. Next one is That's Journey.
It made me smile. It made me happy.
Okay.
They just kind of go and travel, and they do cute things along the way, and I think that's all you need.
I didn't have this on here, but I'm pretty sure it's the Yandir Dark Elf. I didn't have that.
No, I did not watch that shit.
Yeah, I don't have it on here. That thing. Well, I didn't watch it either.
Yeah,
next
if
one.
you've read the Dojin, you've seen the show. It's just a censored version of the Dojin.
Gotcha. Next is, do I have it on here? Yep. Toy Gonai.
Did not watch it.
Yeah, I didn't watch it either. Dinner Theater. No.
Dropped this shit real fucking quick.
Dinner Table Detective. It is right there. I guess.
So anyone who wondering why, because this should have been right up my alley, because it's like a comedy thing of like a detective that's very inept and then his partner solves it or her partner solves it.
Mm-hmm.
The issue is that one of the main characters. Did you watch Zombieland Saga?
No.
Okay. The manager in there has one emotion, and that's shouting all the time, and it works very well in a comedy setting when used correctly, which Zombieland Saga does. Dinner Table Detective does not, and the guy just shouts all the fucking time because he's like the lead detective at the agency or whatever, so he's like always on scene doing shit.
Yeah.
And it just didn't work for me for whatever reason. Just every time he opened his mouth, I was like, shut up. And then the third episode hit, and then he was still there yelling, and I was like, I can't do this. I'm not doing it. Had a fun premise, but it was just not well executed, which made me very sad. But
all right. Guilty Gear Strive.
Didn't watch. I'll get around to it though.
Okay. I'll put that there.
Yeah.
Bye Bye Earth's second season.
Didn't watch because I haven't seen the first one.
I haven't seen the first one either. Do I have? Yeah, I have that on here. Next is the Mononoke Lecture Logs.
Didn't watch.
I didn't watch that one either. Do I have that on here? Yes, I do. Meibashi Witches.
Didn't watch.
Compass 2.0.
Did not watch.
Nope. What?
I thought you would have watched that.
What?
I thought you would have watched Compass.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Next one is Yuchijin Mumu.
Did not watch.
No, I didn't watch that either. And last one is Reincarnated as a Neglected Noble.
Did not watch.
I did not watch that either. So yeah, usually a lot of these seasons I didn't watch.
Yeah.
There's only a couple. But yeah, that is the tier list. Probably just cut it off right there.
Yeah. Because everything else we didn't watch.
Yeah. No, I'm very surprised there's no mid there.
Yeah, everything was either not bad. And then the children one, I can't call it mid. It could have been better. But what do you expect from the guy that made Domestic Girlfriend? And then the bangers were banging this season as far as my desire to see them continued. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm very, very curious on how far they're gonna do. Yeah, the beginning to the end. I'm wondering how many seasons they're gonna get that one.
Sure.
The amount of flash forwardness.
Yeah.
Is a lot. I mean, the way they went, the way they ended this season, definitely for sure.
Yeah.
Needed second season, otherwise it's like, yeah. But yeah, so that is what we got for a tier list. Second half of podcast. So look out for I'll do the first half of the audio and then go right into this for a video.
Oh, sure.
Because, I mean, obviously you need a video for this. But anyway, so yeah. Did you bring your webcam?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because we got a Tokyo Treat box that's just burning a hole in my fridge.
Gotcha.
So, but until next time, drop, comment, like, subscribe.
All that good shit.
Until then.
Bye.